Today we have the Edifier TWS1 with us. I know the naming scheme is a bit weird, but the TWS1 is actually newer than the TWS2 and TWS3, and this one have aptX as well. So in today's video, we're gonna take a look at the TWS1 by Edifier. So we got the Edifier TWS1 unboxed here. So the box itself is rather tiny, and then inside you get the documentation, user manual and whatnot. And then you also get the TWS1 itself in this nice white cradle here. It is also available officially in black color. And then a micro USB charging cable and two more different sets of different ear tip sizes. So let's ignore everything else and take a look at the TWS1 itself. So it comes in a very glossy plastic case here. As you can hear, it is made out of plastic and it's rather lightweight, I would say. The LED is surprisingly stylish. It's not getting in the way or shining in your face type of brightness, but you can see there's an LED glowing underneath the plastic housing. Opening up, of course, you get the two earbuds here, and I think they are a bit too big, too long. I'm not too sure how to describe it, but you can see it's just a bit big. So putting it in your ears is as usual. So we took it out of the cradle itself and then we paired it with our phone here, and there is something that you need to take note of. The left side here is actually the master side, as this is the one side that blinks blue and red intensively to signify that it is in pairing mode. So I presume that since the left side is the master side, I can use only the left side and put this in the case itself. Yeah, there's still music coming out of the left side here. So if I do it in the inverted way, then it will not work. So continuing on with the earbuds themselves, it does not have any buttons. So this whole thing is touch based. Pressing once will play or pause your music, and then double pressing will go to the next track, and triple pressing it will go to the previous track. So this is pretty much the same as those wired earphones or headphones with an inline button there, and yeah, that's how it works. I immediately realized that the touch based panel here on this earbud, it works on both sides, by the way. Both of these are touch sensitive and they are not really that sensitive, so it might take a few tries before you get what action you want. Despite each of the earbuds being such a huge size in comparison with all the other competitors, they are really lightweight and actually comfortable to wear, since it is made out of this plastic material that is just really lightweight, and the way that it curves and fits in your ear is pretty comfortable, and I don't really have any worries of it slipping off when I'm twisting my head or whatever. So in terms of sound quality, I would say that the Edifier TWS1 is actually pretty good sounding here. The bass is very well managed, it's not overwhelming at all. The trebles are okay, I would say. They are not exactly sparkly or whatever, but it's acceptable. And then overall, I would say that only the volume of the TWS1 is a bit soft. I have to crank it up with this phone. Just literally crank it up near to the maximum volume to get an audible level of music. So if you want to play games with the Edifier TWS1, I would suggest you not to, because even though it is using Qualcomm's aptX codec standard here, the audio delay is still about 1 second from the phone happening on screen to what you hear through these earphones. So if you want to learn more about audio delay and also Qualcomm aptX, you can click at the link at this corner here, which I will link you to our other videos. So in terms of battery life, this thing can last for about 8 hours per charge, and the cradle will give out about 24 hours more. So in total, you get about 32 hours, and throughout our usage, we've been using it for a week and 1 hour per day. I would say that claim is actually quite possible. Edifier has been pretty consistent with their battery life claims, and we would say that even though Edifier claims to have a total of 32 hours of use here, I would say in real life tests it would go for about 28 hours, and that's okay. So in conclusion, the Edifier TWS1 is priced at 159 ringgit, and I would say that it's actually quite okay, and it is also the company's first true wireless earbuds with Qualcomm's aptX support. Even the TWS2, which priced even more than the TWS1, does not have aptX. So aptX here will give you a better sounding quality through your earbuds, which who doesn't want? Another thing that I like about the TWS1 is also the lightweightedness, which surprisingly is real lightweight because of the plastic construction, and it fits into the ear pretty nicely because of the curvature. However, the touch sensitivity could be improved in the future, and I would say the glossy plastic housing here is easily scratched and can be seen through this reflection. Another thing Edifier can improve is to ditch the micro USB standard in favor of USB Type-C, because everything is moving to Type-C, and I think it is time for this TWS to move on to Type-C as well. And that is all we have to say about the TWS1. I hope you like this video, and we will see you in the next video.